Episode 57, The Room Crawler. We have heard many stories about terrifying hauntings in hotel rooms. For Tyler, who had been working in the hotel industry for the past 7 years, he has had his fair share of brief encounters. Experiences such as seeing a figure along the hotel room corridors for a split second was something he had faced numerous times before. And although he will still get startled, he eventually became somewhat used to it. But one unforgettable night at the hotel took his fears to the next level. It was a typical night shift for Tyler as he was about to begin his administrative tasks. But as he sat in his office, Tyler received a call from the front desk. The staff member said, "Hi, boss. I received a call from room 502. The guest is complaining about disturbances in her room." Not quite sure what the staff member meant, Tyler then asked, "What do you mean, Anna?" "I'm not exactly sure too, boss. She just said that it is making her uneasy and would like to change rooms," said the staff member named Anna. Tyler then said, "Okay, I'll go up. Do tell our new bellboy to meet me at the elevator lobby. The both of us will head to the room." Tyler met the new bellboy named Tim and went up together. They walked all the way to the end of the corridor, and once they were at the front door of room 502, Tyler rang the doorbell, while Tim stood close behind. The door slowly opened, and a lady who seemed like she was in her mid-40s appeared. She looked concerned as she said, "Why did you give me this room?" Still standing outside the room, Tyler then replied, "Our front desk gave you a room that is available, ma'am. Usually we will check as long as the room is cleaned up. We make it available for our guests. This room just happens to be picked out of the lot. So, ma'am, may I know what is the issue with this room?" The lady then said, "You can come in. I'll show you." Tyler and Tim went into the room, and as the ceiling was slightly high, they initially didn't notice it. Tyler looked around and saw that everything was fine. So he then asked, "Okay, ma'am, may I know what is the issue with the room?" The lady then replied, "When I first checked in, I didn't notice it either as I was too tired and just wanted to sleep. But I woke up just now to use the washroom. That was when I noticed the ceiling," as she pointed upwards. Tyler and Tim looked up and were speechless when they saw black handprints on the ceiling. In clear, web-shaped prints, it was obvious to Tyler that it didn't belong to a person. Even if a person was trying to vandalize the room or play a prank, it wasn't possible as the ceiling was too high. Each handprint was about a foot long, and it was right above the bed in the middle of the room. The trail of handprints continued towards the washroom. Tyler and Tim switched on the washroom lights and saw that the handprints continued into the washroom. Tyler followed the trail and saw that the trail ended at the edge of the washroom's wall. But there was nothing there. It was as though something crawled along the trail and disappeared. Tyler was slightly stunned, but tried to stay professional as he walked out of the washroom to speak to the lady again, who stood in the middle of the room. Tyler then said, "I'm sorry about this, ma'am. We'll get you another room immediately." Tyler then called Anna, who was still at the front desk, and instructed for another room to be prepared for the lady. Tyler also asked Anna as to why the lady was given the room with handprints. Anna checked with the housekeepers, and they shared that when they were cleaning the room previously, the ceiling was in perfect state. There were no stains, and that there were definitely no handprints. As Tyler was too engaged in preparing a new room for the lady, he initially didn't think deeper into who or what made the handprints. But once the room was ready in quick time, Tyler and Tim helped the lady with her belongings to move to another room at a slightly higher floor. Once the whole process was done, Tyler went to the front desk to speak to Anna. Tyler walked up to Anna and asked, "Hey, Anna, have you had any previous guests who experienced such things in the room?" "You mean the handprints, boss?" asked Anna. "Yeah, the strange handprints. I've experienced quite a few supernatural encounters here, but I've never seen such things before," said Tyler. Anna then replied, "Same for me, boss. For the couple of years that I've been here, I've never seen it before. Not in that room, and not in any of our other rooms either." Both of them stayed quiet for a while before Tyler said, "I'm still wondering, what could have made those handprints? I don't think that lady seemed like the sort to play a prank. And even if she did have webbed hands, there's no way she could have reached the ceiling." "I don't know about you, boss, but it seems to me like there was a spirit of some sort that passed by. But I wonder why this is the first time this has happened," said Anna. Tyler then said, "Yeah, I think I want to check the CCTV footages. Anyway, can you get someone to cover you? Let's head to the CCTV room and take a look and see if anyone entered the room before she checked in, just to be sure." Anna called her colleague to cover her before going to the CCTV room with Tyler. Once in the CCTV room, they looked at it and began looking at the point after the housekeeping for room 502 had been done. Tyler fast-forwarded the tape to see if anyone else entered the room before the lady checked in. There was nothing. Tyler then fast-forwarded again to see if anyone else entered room 502 after the lady had checked in. There were no more movements, and the CCTV recording showed that the time was already 1 a.m. Right when Tyler was about to stop looking at the CCTV footage, he saw a black, animal-like figure crawling on all fours along the common corridor before heading towards room 502. It stood there, and then slowly crawled towards the door and disappeared. It looked as though it went into the room, which made Tyler and Anna somehow know what caused the handprints. They were shocked to see the footage, but right when they thought it was over, Anna received a call. It was the front desk. Her colleague, Julie, called and said, "Hey, Anna, the lady that we changed rooms for just now called again. You know, the one previously from room 502? "Oh, okay. Are there issues with her new room, too?" asked Anna. Julie then said, "I'm afraid there is, Anna. The lady said that the same thing is happening. She went in and all was fine. She slept a while and got woken up from loud footsteps, which sounded like it came from the guests above. That was when she noticed the handprints on the ceilings. The lady is panicking. Can you and Tyler assist with the matter?" Anna told Tyler about it, and the both of them went up to the lady's room. When they arrived and the lady opened the door, she looked terrified. Tyler then said, "Ma'am, sorry to say this, but I think there is no point in trying to sugarcoat the situation. I guess you can tell by now that this is possibly a supernatural problem that we have at hand." The lady sat on her bed, still looking terrified, as she said, "But why me? I was from the other room. It was there. I changed rooms, and it is still here to bother me. I don't get it. What did I do wrong?" Tyler pondered about the matter before he eventually asked, "I am trying to see why it's bothering you, especially since we never had such encounters before. If you don't mind, ma'am, are you willing to go through your luggage to see if you have anything with you that could have possibly attracted it?" "What do you mean?" asked the lady. Tyler then said, "Okay, I'm just taking a swing here, but from what I know, these things sometimes follow us around because of what we have on us. So, if you're willing to open up your luggage and look through the items together, I can help you to see if there is anything you brought that attracted them." The lady thought about it and eventually agreed. She opened her luggage, and as they looked through her stuff, Tyler saw something right at the corner of the lady's luggage. It was a packet of beef jerky. He looked closer, and there was more where it came from. It was an entire stash. Tyler then said, "Ma'am, I think this could have been the problem," as he pointed towards the beef jerky. Tyler continued and said, "I have heard before that such things are attracted to meat, especially if you keep it too long. I could be wrong, but if you're willing to dispose of it, it could be a possible solution. I actually wanted to bring it back home, but it will still be another 3 days that I will be here before I check out, and I'm not willing to continue going through this for another minute," explained the lady. Tyler and Anna disposed of the beef jerky at the large waste bin at the back of the hotel. Tyler also gave the lady another room, and incredibly, the handprints no longer appeared. The lady was no longer disturbed, and just to make sure, Tyler checked the CCTV footage again to see if the black crawling figure was anywhere in the hotel. To his relief, the black figure was no longer found. The night of running around trying to help the lady ended there. Tyler and Anna finally felt relief, but they will never fail to share the story with any new staff members. The black figure, from how it crawled to how its handprints looked. Tyler and Anna would always have goosebumps every time they thought about the random visit. A visit by the black-figured crawler.